This week I want to talk about starting scenes. A lot of times students have a question of how much should I bring into the beginning of the scene? How much information should they be bringing in with them at the start of a scene? And the answer is just a little bit, I think. A lot of times students have the instinct or they have this desire to bring in an entire scene or a whole complex idea. But the thing is that's never going to work out because there's no way for you to communicate psychically all that information to your partner. And it is more likely to get you off track than to keep you on track. Mike Tyson has this famous saying where he said, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And that's basically kind of what happens. You come in with this giant plan, and then your partner says something that doesn't match up with your giant plan, because they don't know what it is, and it's like getting punched in the mouth. Your whole plan evaporates, and you're scrambling to pick up the pieces, and you're not in the moment. Come in with a little idea to start the scene, and then really just let the scene unfold, because that's really what the scene is. The scene is discovering the scene as we go along. That's what we're doing. That's what's great about improv. Right? Is that we're discovering it with the audience as it plays along. And that means just having a little something to start and then just discovering it as it goes. Right? So what is that thing? What is that little thing that we should bring in? I think if I had my druthers, I would say the number one thing is something about your partner. Some big playable gift about your partner, because that gives them something to play and sort of gets your relationship off to a good start. And if we believe that every scene is about relationship, really, then we should really be saying something about that. My second favorite thing to bring in is something that sort of sets the stage of like where we are, or some sort of clue about the relationship. Right? Those two things. Again, number one, by far, something about my partner. Number two, something that sets the stage, a location, or a kind of where we are. All right? So this week, as you're trying out your scenes, try to bring in just a little piece of information, just a little something to get the scene started, and really be open to the moment and the unfolding and discovering of the scene as it happens. See how that affects your work, okay? I'll see you next week. Comment down below and let me know how it works.